Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Judy Wavinya, and as I had told you in the last video, I'll be showing you everything and anything that I do in my life. And so today I'm going to show you something that I know that so many people struggle with, and that is making soft layered chapatis. I am very good at making chapatis. I'm not the best cook, but when it comes to chapatis, it's a guarantee you're going to get the best from me. So let's go to the kitchen. So these are the ingredients that I normally use when making my chapati dough. I normally use all-purpose flour and blue band and salt and also water. And also, if you want to add your sugar, this is the point where you add sugar. Also note that I did not begin with the water, because if you add too much water, you will end up making too much dough that you do not want. So if you can, please start with flour so that you can limit. Yeah, that you can just make enough, and then add your salt and then blue band. So blue band normally helps in making the chapatis brown, which is the color that you want with your chapatis. Also, normally I use the Ajab all-purpose flour because I find the texture very favorable for my chapatis. And also, after making the dough, when I'm pushing or when I'm rolling the chapatis, it doesn't shrink back while you're rolling. Yes, so now next you start adding your water bit by bit. Yeah, don't just pour all the water on the flour, because you don't want to make too much dough. And also you just want to come to your very preferred what do you call it, softness. Yes, so you add your water bit by bit and then start mixing slowly by slowly and until you achieve your preferred texture. Yeah, so just add your water kidogo kidogo, pole pole. Keep mixing and mixing and mixing. Please don't rush this process, because it will determine how your chapatis will be at the end. So just take your time, keep mixing, keep mixing. Yeah, mpaka ishikane. Like the more you do it, the more you see it come together. So don't rush this process. Yeah, so ni kumix too. There is no hurry at all. Normally this process doesn't take too long. It takes at most like 15 minutes and you're done. So I'm not saying that you don't be in a hurry ukae 1 hour. No. Like the more you keep mixing, the more it comes together. So it's just a matter of few minutes and you'll be done. You'll be all done. Yes. You see now it's already starting to come together. Yeah, so that's what you want. You just want to take your time with it. Also, I felt like my dough was a bit hard, so that's why you see me dipping my hands in the water to try and make it soft. So not that I am not pouring the water on the dough. No, I'm just dipping my hands in the water and then doing what? Continuing to mix. Also make sure that you get all the parts, like you unabonda side zote, all the sides of the dough, so that you get an even texture kwa hiyo dough. Yeah, so just add your water bit by bit, little by little, especially if you feel like you already have enough, like the dough is already enough, you don't want to add any more. Yeah, so you just want to adjust the texture. So this is where you just chukua maji kidogo, or sometimes unaweza pata it's too soft, you want to make it hard. Don't chota or pour the flour on the dough. You just pick kadogo, add, and then keep mixing mpaka you get your preferred texture. So in my case, I only needed the water. So that's where we are at now. Unabonda tu. This will be very good exercise for your hands also. So usichoke. Just keep mixing. As you can see, the dough is already starting to become soft, and it's coming together now. It doesn't look the way it was looking while you were starting. So yeah, this is what you want to achieve. Just keep mixing until you start seeing this kind of result. This is the most detailed video you'll ever watch on how to make chapatis. So just concentrate and focus, and then you'll be all there. Also, make sure as you're making your chapatis, your hands are clean. Wash your hands with soap. Yeah, just to make sure that you don't transfer any germs to your chapatis, because as you can see, it involves a lot of touching. Like chapati, you touch from start to the end. So you have to make sure that your hands are clean. I had washed my hands before I started this process. Before mukuje pale kwa comment section. Yes. You see the way the dough is looking now. This is what you want to achieve. Oh yeah, I had forgotten to show you that I also add cooking oil at this last stage of making the dough. So this helps kunini to make the dough a bit more soft. Yeah, just to make the dough softer. So that's why I add cooking oil, and then I continue mashing and mashing like that with my hands mpaka it mixes all together uko ndani. So how you'll know that it has mixed well is you'll stop feeling it. Utabaki tu ukifeel the unga, the dough alone, bila the runny oil. So you keep mixing mpaka you achieve that. Yes, and we are all done and done. That's all for making the dough. And then now you'll have to let it rest. So you add a little bit of cooking flour, again, the all-purpose flour, apple chini, and apple juu, just to make sure that it doesn't stick to your basin. And also, as you cover on the top with that aluminium foil, it won't stick on it. So that's why you're pouring some flour on it. So ukishafanya hivyo, now you take your that thing, the aluminium foil, and cover it. Cover like that, and then also put I normally put that other ball on top there, like that, and just let it rest for like 30 to 45 minutes. You can even let it rest for an hour or even 10 minutes if you don't have a lot of time to wait for that. So now to the next step. Now tunakata chapo ikuwe now in the sizes that we want, our preferred sizes. Normally I have done this for so long, so I just know when I get my preferred size of the chapati. So this is how I make mine. Yeah, I just bring them together. I make balls to ball. Yeah, just round balls like that, and then continue cutting. Here you'll see exactly how I do it. So you just continue bringing the dough hapo katikati, and then it will automatically turn to a ball, a good regular ball. So nothing hard, not complicated, just that. This process takes me about 10 minutes to do it, 5 to 10 minutes, and you're all done. So even as you can see what my hands are doing, like that, mpaka ikuwe kabol kazuri. Yeah, like that. Put it aside. Chapati is all about patience and patience. So every process you just have to be very patient with it. You do it one by one like that mpaka ziishe zote. Yeah, just keep cutting one by one. This is a very important part of the procedure also, because yeah, I know there are so many ways of making this, but this is the one that I prefer best, and it gives me the best results. I know how to make chapatis in different ninis, but this is always my best. So we are all done now. Yeah, tusha make tu mpira tu ball twetu, and done. Here they are. I personally made 13 chapatis for a family of five. Five. Yeah, five. So there you are. Now we go to the oil application. This is another very, very important step. As I had told you, or as it is suggested in the title of this video, we are making soft and layered. So now this is where we come to make the layers. So if you don't do this, you will not get the best layers. But now this step is where you form the layers early on. This is where you make your layers. So you just spread the chapati like that, and you're making a bigger circle than the one you will make while you're cooking. So you must make it bigger. So you just pour a spoon of oil like that on top of the chapati, and then spread it with your fingers like that. Keep spreading mpaka all the sides of the chapati are spread with oil. So do that and then start folding back. You fold it back like that and make another nice circle, another nice layered circle like that one. Yeah, so you do that for all the chapatis. There is no hurry. Done. So just keep spreading the chapati, rolling and rolling. As I said, remember you're making a bigger circle than the one you make while you're cooking. But this is the exact same chapati that you like, the chapati size. You're not adding any dough to this nini. You're just making a bigger circle than the one you'll make while you're cooking. So you make like that so that you apply oil huko ndani. Yeah. No hurry in this process. Just take it step by step, be patient, and within like 10-20 minutes you'll be there. This is the stage where I take more time than any other, so you have to be patient. Like that, you stretch like this just to make it a bit long. Yeah, so that it'll make more layers. See the way it looks like that. So you continue making those round layers of the chapatis and application of oil for all the chapatis until you are all done. Yeah. No hurry. Take your time. Spread the oil mpaka umalize, mpaka ifike every side of the circle. Yeah, make it as even as you can before you start folding it back. So there you are. There we go. We are all done. The part where we let the dough rest is where now it becomes this stretchy. So the more you let it rest, the more stretchy it will become. So that's why you're able to pull it and it's not breaking. Yeah, so there you go. We are all done. Now we go to the cooking part. At this point now you can place your pan on the stove and just let it heat. Yeah, you place your pan and let it now start heating. And please don't let your pan heat to a point where it's producing smoke, because when you let it produce smoke, it will mean that it's too hot and it will burn your chapatis. But when you for you to know that it's heated enough, it will just be at the verge, like it's just almost producing the smoke. That's when now you know that your pan is ready. But don't put your chapati on a pan that is not heated enough, because it will make your chapati, like your chapati will take too long for it to cook through, and that will make your chapati tough or hard, like a biscuit or a crepes. So you just want to ensure that your pan is heated enough. Yeah, just enough for you to place your chapatis. Yeah, so at this point my pan is good to go. So you just put your chapati like that and let it cook pole pole ikiwa peke yake. Please note that the pan is on high heat, not low heat, not medium heat. It's on high heat. So yeah, so let the chapati now cook on its own. Yangu hapo ilifanya vitu zake, but we adjust and continue with cooking. Yeah, so personally at this point, as I let the chapati cook, I go ahead and start preparing the next rolling the next chapati, because I normally cook kama nimeziwekeleanisha, I cook 4 chapatis at a time. So that's why I am rolling the next one as that one cooks. Normally it takes me 30 seconds to 1 minute to roll a chapati out. So as this one cooks, it will not burn as I roll the other one, because I'm not taking too much time. Yeah, so at this point now I add oil to my pan like that, and just take the chapati in rounds so that the oil spreads around the chapati evenly. So that's the purpose of that. Yeah. Now that is cooked, I place it aside. As now I place the other chapati on the pan like that, and then put the other one on top like that. This is just my way. I know there are so many ways of cooking chapati, but I find this very easy and very straightforward, and there's no, like, you don't waste a lot of time and you get the best results for your chapatis. Also, don't worry if your chapatis don't give you even circles. This takes practice and practice and practice. I have been cooking chapati since when I was in class 8, I guess. By the time I was going to high school, I already knew how to prepare chapatis. So you can, you can hear that is a long time. So I have been doing this for a long time. So if you don't make as round as me, don't push yourself. Also, shapes tunaachia models. We are not looking at the shape. We are just looking at how well cooked they are, how soft they and are they layered or not. That's what we are concerned about. Yeah, so these are very straightforward procedure. So please, if you have come to this point of the video, it only means that you like this video. So please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and let's continue cooking. Now, as I said, I cook 4x4 chapatis, so now I'm rolling the fourth one so that now I go to the flipping of the chapatis so that I cook on the other side. As you see, I'm only cooking one side of the chapati, so now I have to flip them over and cook the other side. In case you hear so much noise on my background, it's because there are kids playing outside, but I hope they are not as loud as I am. So as you can see, we are almost done with the chapati number 4. This is still the first batch, so now we are on the fourth one. At that point, I normally take a rest from the rolling because bending and standing up again to cook normally takes a toll on my back, but we keep moving. So now we are about to start flipping, and now you'll see how I do it. If I cook 4 chapatis 4x4, they are normally not too heavy for my hand, and so I am able to flip them comfortably, and they will not katika because we are not about to make a matambara of chapatis. So you can cook 3x3 or even 2x2 based on how comfortable you are, and even as you learn, yeah, so you keep improving. So even as you saw the chapati fall, you saw the way it's folding on its own. Just how soft that is. Yeah. And you can also see how brown and yummy they look. These are the best chapatis you will ever make in your life. So we are almost all done. Yeah, this cooking part normally takes me around 20 to 30 minutes depending on how many chapatis I'm making. So you see how yummy they look. So delicious. So delicious. Yeah. So done. Yeah, no, as you can see how soft they are. They are folding, and now you can also see the layers there. Yeah, like aziraruki kama paper. Yeah, they are just producing so many layers. Hi guys, it's now like 18 hours after 18 to 19 hours after we prepared our chapatis. I just wanted to show you guys how they have behaved for the whole night and almost the whole day. It's actually today is Sunday and I just came from church, so I just wanted to show you guys how the chapatis are after all that long. So see how soft they are. Shit. Very soft, very soft. Guys, I just realized I didn't conclude this video, so here I am to do that. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram at Judith Wavinya. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.